Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. This is your girl, Mommy So True. Hey guys, it is a beautiful Saturday. Thank you for being here with me. I just want to check in to all of my survivors of narcissistic abuse. You know, all of my thrivers, those of you who are dealing with a narcissist, living with a narcissist, who have dealt with one, who knows the painful experience of living with one, who's been raised by them, working with them, living next door to them. You had children with them. I'm going to tell you the number one secret to really defeating a narcissist. You need to be still and remember who you are. You got to remain mentally strong. If you forgot that you were a mentally strong individual to begin with, it's something you need to remember, because if you dealt with a narcissist, you probably lost yourself. Narcissists are so smart, they're stupid. They're quick to call their victims the problem. They might even call you a narcissist, but they're so stupid they don't even realize that narcissism is a human characteristic trait. You need some form of narcissism to have a healthy and strong sense of confidence, self-worth. And in order to get rid of a narcissist, to defeat a narcissist, you need to strengthen your own healthy narcissistic tendencies, because this thing is on a spectrum. They call you a narcissist because sometimes the way we react to their behaviors are narcissistic. In order to defend yourself, in order to build self-esteem, in order to display a certain type of strength, a healthy form of narcissism has to back you up. Yeah, this might sound crazy to a lot of people, but this is the truth. In terms of psychology, narcissism, we all carry it. Are we all narcissists though? No, we are not. To be a healthy individual dealing with a narcissistic person or someone with NPD, it is one hell of a battle, one hell of a challenge, one hell of a struggle. Because no matter what you try to do, the human inside of you, it don't matter what you do, it don't matter how much you display strength, it don't matter how much confidence you had going into it, it don't matter how strong of a person you are, the narcissist is still the narcissist. So you need to remember who you are to defeat the narcissist. You need to refrain from feeling like you have to explain yourself, because this is exhausting. And if you're dealing or have dealt with a real narcissist, it is insanity. This is crazy making. You're dealing with somebody who's convinced that they are the victim, not you. They are. That means no argument. That means pointless conversation. You keep trying to sit down and talk to this person like they're grown. They're not grown. You're dealing with a broken ass child. The best thing you can do is really watch how you react and really learn to be quiet. Because if you don't, you're going to overexhaust yourself trying to prove a point to somebody who will never get it. Because nobody else's point matters. It's their way or the highway. And not just that, they are the victim, not you. In their sick little minds, with their heartless bodies, in spite of everything they've done to you, a real true narcissist is going to find any possible way to twist your words and to twist the situation and change the narrative to make it look like you did something wrong. And if you did do something wrong, 9 times out of 10, you did it because of them. But they will never address that. A narcissist is focused on how you are reacting to their actions. But to talk about their actions, oh my God, you are the worst person in the world. You are the narcissist. You need help and you need therapy. You are so broken, nobody wants you. And all these other foul and cruel ways that they have to try to come back and attack you for addressing their flawed character. People hang on to narcissists and don't realize that the more you hang on, the more power you are giving this person. The more power to believe that they are the victim and that you are not. The more ammunition to continue to control you, use you, and abuse you, because they know you're not going to leave. They know that eventually you're accepting that you are crazy. You're accepting that maybe something is wrong with you. Maybe you are the narcissist, just like they said. So here you are, taking all the blame for something you did not cause. And the worst part about dealing with narcissistic abuse is you do end up looking guilty. You do end up looking very narcissistic because you are always on defense mode, trying to prove yourself, prove a point, defend yourself, trying to get them to see, trying to get them to believe you, even when they know you're not lying. But they want to be so convinced that you cheat, you lie, and that when you retaliate to the things that they do to you, you are the most awful person on this earth. This is why you have to leave them alone. This is why you don't need to argue back, talk back. You don't need to defend yourself. It's exhausting. It's pointless. The best thing you can do is watch your reaction. No reaction is still a reaction, but it's the best reaction you can give this narcissist. You want to defeat them? Watch how you react. Watch how you react. And even better, learn how to be silent. Learn how to be silent and sit back and watch them crumble at their own narcissistic bullshit. Let them argue with themselves because they stuck trying to argue a point that is not a point. The only point they're trying to make is that you're flawed and that you are the problem, and it's because of you that they're treating you the way they're treating you, and that is false. Don't you dare believe that. What they don't want you to have is a mind of your own. A narcissist hates the person with mental strength. You carry a mind of your own. That's why they're insulting your intelligence. That's why they're trying to belittle you, demean you, and try to make you feel small. Because you are an ultimate threat. You are an ultimate threat. So when you got over that love bombing phase and you realized you were in love with a demon, you changed the way you moved. You did things, whether it was things to get them back, whether you said things to get them to see logically how much they are affecting you, the family that you have together, and how much they are bringing down the relationship that you so dearly care about. Eventually, you started to defend yourself in ways that caused you to be discarded, or caused you to end up discarding them, because enough became enough for you to try to coexist with someone who you know is a narcissist, but they are so determined to convince you that you are them. And you know in your knowing, you know in your heart and in your soul, that is not you. This is not a fight that you want to kill yourself fighting. This is not someone that you want to spend the rest of your life trying to prove a dead ass point to. There's no need trying to explain to them why you do deserve better and why you can do better. There's no need to try to make them understand why you feel like you did settle. Because you did. If you're a real narcissist, you settled. You've settled. You're with somebody who is not in your lane, and you're putting up with them because they do everything they can to make you feel bad for wanting to walk away, for wanting to leave. The narcissist is not the only one who discards. Their victims discard all the time. They try to leave. They want to leave. But you are dealing with somebody who's determined to break you mentally. They know you love them, so they're going to guilt trip you with a whole lot. That's why it's pointless to try to talk and defend and argue. By the time you get done arguing with a narcissist, you're gonna physically be drained. You might hurt yourself trying to deal with somebody who is a broken child. You have to be firm and strong and know who you are. And do not let this narcissistic demon take that away from you. Don't forget who you are. Be vigilant in who you are. They are afraid of you. They hate that you're starting to smell them. They hate that you notice the mask is slipping. A narcissist is somewhere right now plotting a way to leave and make you the bad guy because you are too strong for them. You're too smart. They keep trying to make you stupid, but you're too smart, and they know that and they hate that. The best thing you can do is accept the truth that you're dealing with somebody who is envious of you, somebody who hates themselves, somebody who has no godliness in their soul. They pretend, but they are unreal, and they are unmatched with you. And the best way to defeat them is to understand the power and the strength that you have behind who you are, and to not let this person tell you who you are, who you need to be, how you need to be. Telling you you're not good enough for them when really it's the opposite. They want you to feel bad for letting them know that you feel this is not for you, because they know it's not for you. They knew you were overly qualified for the position from the beginning. They knew you were the shit from the beginning. They knew that. They still know that. All the devaluing they did it because they are a narcissist. They didn't do it because they are telling you the truth about who you are. No. This is a coward. This is a broken, toxic, sick, evil individual refusing to see their own wrongs. To me, that's a weak individual. You can't do anything with that. You can't do nothing for that person. A narcissist wants you to believe that you are wrong for walking away from how sick and demonic they are, as if you're obligated to stay and continue to be this voluntary emotional doormat, as if you just don't have a mind of your own. You're just that dumb, huh? You were stupid enough to fall in love, but they think you're stupid enough to stay and keep calling it love, and that's not it. Survivors of narcissistic abuse go through the worst in the relationship and outside of the relationship. We've dealt with somebody who have tried to be a god over our life. They've programmed us to think that we're not good enough because they were better and they were over us. And when you leave, you have to unprogram yourself. You have to unlearn all of that. And while you're still in the relationship, every day is another day for you to prove yourself to somebody who is unworthy of you. Think about how exhausting that is. Think about how draining that is. Think about how pointless that is. For many of us, we know what we know now about narcissists, and nobody in our life or nobody can come into our life and really fool us the way we've been fooled before. At this point, from survivor to survivor, I just need my thrivers to keep going and to know that you need to be strong and firm in who you are, because a narcissist just wants you to believe that you are not capable of everything that you really are capable of doing. They want you to believe that you are insignificant in this world, and that is an enormous lie. They want you to believe that you're just not good enough to sit there and take everything that you've given, to take your credit for stepping into their life and bringing what you've brought. To take credit from you, from all the sacrifices that you made to try to make sure that they were good. For a narcissist, that was never enough. So for you, keep it to yourself. Your feelings, your emotions, keep it to yourself. Don't feel the need to exhaust yourself and defend yourself with somebody who will never understand you. Someone who does not care to understand you because it's all about them. They don't give a damn that you had your own trauma. They don't give a damn that you had a bad prior relationship. They're actually going to use all of that against you and call you a narcissist. They're going to use all of your triggers to trigger you, watch you react and misbehave, and use all of it against you. And then here you are, already wounded. You accept it, and you really think that you are the problem and something is wrong with you. And they feel like they won when you're like that. You want to defeat a narcissist, take your power back. Stop blaming yourself, because it's not your fault that they are a narcissist. And don't believe what you know is not true. If a narcissist came into your life and exposed your own narcissistic tendencies, get you some help. People with narcissistic tendencies can get help. They can unlearn those behaviors. Someone with NPD, oh, they stuck where they at. That's their own narcissistic personal problem. But don't let no NPD duck or nobody with narcissistic tendencies make you feel like you have to fight in ways that are unnecessary. Because when you fight with these people, you hurt yourself. You take losses. And then you got to sit back and deal with the betrayal and the shame that comes with how you just had to argue and fight back and get yourself in trouble. Or how you just reacted to their BS. And now you done cheated. And now you done caught yourself in a mess that you can't believe you caught yourself in because it was completely out of character. Don't let them make you someone that you're not. Because that's what they want. They want to ruin you inside and out. Don't let that happen. Defeat them by learning how to shut up. Defeat them by learning how to not give a reaction that is the best reaction you can give a narcissist. The reaction is what they want. Your attitude needs to go from being bothered by things they say and do to you to being completely unbothered and not giving an F-U-C-K. Your demeanor needs to switch up. They need to feel that they are not in your radar at all times. Start with silence. Give less reactions. Make them wonder. Don't keep telling them how you feel. Don't keep crying. Don't keep showing anger and emotion. They love that. So give them what they don't like, which is you moving around peacefully, feeling unbothered, looking unbothered, sounding unbothered, not feeling the need to defend, not feeling the need to fight. Using yes and no responses. Using one-letter responses. Not wasting your breath, your energy anymore. That's how you defeat them. To make them feel irrelevant and extremely unimportant. It's the only thing you need to be worried about. Defeat them by shitting on them. Shit on them by being quiet. Not being interested. You're not with them anymore? Remind yourself every day why you're not with them anymore. And remain in silence. Painful or not, you don't owe these people no explanation. You don't owe them no long text messages talking about why they did you wrong. No. You said enough when you were with them. You said enough when you were around them. You gave enough. And you should be at the point where you ain't got nothing else to give. That means words, action, energy, sex. I don't have it. Let them call you a narcissist. Don't have sex with them anymore. As a victim, you get to a point where you're not even attracted to them anymore. And they'll use that against you too. Oh, you're not fulfilling your wifely duties. You're not fulfilling your marital duties. Oh, well, I'm not. So what? We have to know that these people intentionally trigger us. They like to see us in a certain state of brokenness. You have to refuse to show the narcissist your brokenness. They're after your soul. They're after your mind. And they want to destroy your life and rip you completely apart. Don't give them any more supply than you already have. Period. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video today. Let's continue to keep thriving. And let's continue to keep defeating these narcissists and standing firm and true in who we are and never forgetting who we are. Never. No matter what they've done to you, they cannot change who you are, because who you are is at your core. They've done things, they've done all of this to you because they want to change you. They want to make you miserable like they are, so you can hate everybody, so you can treat everybody with hate. But it'll never work as long as you remember who you are. Don't forget yourself. That's how you defeat a narcissist. Do not forget yourself. Learn how to stand your ground. Thank you for watching this video, beautiful people. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Stay blessed.